depth of field off, VSync on. Yes, I did set this up previously. Thanks game for dropping my settings. That's great. So invert higher field of view, right hand. I'm not sure if I changed anything else here. It has some few but important accessibility settings. And we're gonna play the career mode. There's a game. Well, not a game. What's it called? Like a compilation of mini games. That I think was on Game Pass. That had a model builder in it. You would build and paint a little robot like a Gundam Wing. What was it called again? Last Call BBS. It's a Zachtronics game that has different mini games in it, and that had a model builder thing where you would cut out the model and then put the piece together and then paint it, and I really liked that a lot. So that's why when Deviate Fish mentioned the model builder today on Discord, that it was free on Epic, I was instantly jumping on it. It's like, yeah, okay, I need to show that as well. By the time you read these words, I'll be gone. You were the only one who always felt it was blah blah blah. Okay. Ooh, choppy. Here. Half of that. Probably also less than 3. That's better. Okay, it's a bit fish tanky, isn't it? With 80 view. Field of view. Let's go for 70. Yeah, that's better. Go to the highlighted area and interact with the workbench. Call Miro. Oh, no. That looks too blurry. Sherman tank. All the colors. Ooh. Okay. See? The router, we're gonna have to restart that probably. The main space workbench, what? The main workspace where you can cut elements out of sprues, assemble and paint. A list of stuff. Yeah, this is your legacy. My basement. I mean... Select a project. Tutorial. Ooh, plane! Click the box. Shows the model kit box currently chosen. Shows all the information related to your... The iconic Spitfire fighter was one of the backbones of the Royal Air Force during the World War II era. It's designed for speed with elliptical wings and powerful Rolls-Royce Merlin engine. Now you know. The legend and so on and so on. Level 1 out of 7. Scale is 1 by 48. Do you say it like that? 14 parts. I can do that. For ages 4 and up. That wasn't me. They automatically... Unboxing stream. Flip. I just click on it. I don't pull it. Click this button to minimize the manual to window in the bottom right corner. Like so. The project manual contains a lot of useful info about proper assembly of the model and sometimes also painting guide. I don't need a painting guide. Maybe I do. 1 by 48. Ah, right, yeah. 1/48th scale. That's too much TH in that. For me. Filters. Moves the current element from the workspace into storage. It works the same way as the space. Okay, I can move it here and then I can. So click left mouse button to find part, double click to take it. A sprue. Ooh. Use the craft knife to carefully remove parts from the sprues. Just click and swipe through the joints to cut. Okay, I'm gonna try to figure out the camera controls first. No? Okay, no camera controls. There's an auto cut option. Okay, let's go over here. The camera automatically jumps around. I kind of want to not have the camera jump around like that. It would be nice if the tool would... Ah, well, okay. Click and move a part to the working area. How to attach parts. Okay, it's not a great tutorial. Oh, this is better. Rotate. Control. Hold control. Hold another key. Okay. Yeah, exactly. Hey, the painting sucks. Exactly, Wiggles. It's free. This one and Solstice, which we are going to check out later as well. So you can maybe figure out if you want to download it or not. Hold shift and then hold the right mouse button, and then while doing that you rotate the object by 90 degrees. Okay, focus. Hold Alt to slow down the movement. Huh? So if I have 8 fingers and 4 hands, this is easy to control. I think it was just a bad thing. It's a bit weird that I can't. Yeah, the Alt to slow down is good. So this would be the normal turning speed, right? And then I can go slower. Okay. Can I also move the part at all with the middle mouse? Okay, that's a bit slow. But yeah, let's start with that one and put the cockpit in. Okay, so I couldn't put it. I couldn't put it like this because I wouldn't see where to exactly put it. So I need to turn the other part around at the same time, which is kind of neat. And that's just holding the right mouse button. That's nice. I'm too far zoomed out though. I don't see the point of high resolution models if you're zoomed out this far. I mean, I could go in like this. But that, you know, you don't assemble models like this. I don't. I'm not sure what you do, but that's not how I do it. Assemble the whole model following the model manual. Press the Finish Project button after assembling the whole model. Yeah, okay. So, what's that then? we need to cut this out. Is the other side of the body of the plane. I need to check if I can stop the camera from automatically zooming in 5,000,000% every time I want to cut out a part. Because, you know, this is actually a silly amount of motion for no reason. Don't understand. But that might just be a setting to toggle. If it's free on Epic, you'll claim it anyway. That's the way to do it. Okay. Do we have any more spruces to cut stuff out of? No. Okay. So, do we still have our pre-assembled part? Okay, so this is now one piece in the storage. That makes sense. And we can now put that one. Yes, we already learned that. Scroll. Ah, now we're allowed to zoom in and out. Ha! Oh no, that's just, okay. It's not the zooming in and out that I wanted. Like, okay. But yeah, we can do it like this then. So we have the body of the plane glued together. There's the seat, and this is the Merlin engine in the front with the vents, exhausts. Anyway, that's the manual. We can just go to the next page, and now we're going to attach this from the bottom. You can also ignore the manual, like a normal person, and just try to build it on your own. Right, okay, so we need to attach that from the bottom. It's automatically adjusting, right? So there's a lot of help and automation going on here when it comes to the building, which is fine. But yeah, now it looks a lot like a plane already. Right. Now I could go down here. Oh look, there's something missing there. Put the tail end on. Right. Cover. Alright. How did I do that? Ah, okay, I clicked too early. So the cockpit's completed. I'm risking having to take it apart later on purpose, just so you know. Refresh model connections is a button here. The sounds are odd, yeah. And I can't go to the settings at the moment. There's too many of the sounds, right? You can mute them and just turn on some music. You don't really need the sounds. You have visual aid when things click or don't click. Right, what kind of part is that? I can only have one part at the moment. That's weird. I want to put the plane and the other parts in there, but I think they changed this on purpose. But yeah, this probably goes here and underneath. So we don't actually put an engine in here. I read something in the patch notes about having single parts out only to avoid misaligned shenanigans. Are you? Oh, you got the they go here, right? Oh, they go there. The game's hinting at it. Oh. Oh yeah, they don't go on the outside. That wouldn't make any sense. Okay. It's a plane. And yeah, I see. So those are the actual wings on the upper part of it. I can't tell what this is. Oh, okay. And this goes back here. Okay, I wonder what that is. Maybe fuel. Inherited, yes. There was a long story about how we are receiving the legacy of some grandfather or something. Perfect. Perfect. Leave the workbench. Yeah. His last effort to paint this blue matte green-ish. Now. What? The display shelf. And there you go. Very cute. Now, I want to go to the settings. Video tooltips suck. I like to look at lists of commands. Workbench rotation sensitivity. I'm not sure about that one. Controls. Camera zoom in with the numpad. But that's the same as the mouse wheel. Okay. I wanted... auto hide. Pivot point category. No, okay. So there's no setting that I can find to stop the camera from jumping around when you cut the model pieces out. A Cyberpunk and Witcher DLC, Frostpunk DLC, and an expansion as such. There's lots of stuff planned. That doesn't always make for a good... So here, the game now supports graphical tablets. You can no longer use on the photo booth model placed on display slot. What? Okay. Continue. Yeah, I wanted to go here. Go here. Turn off the sound effects. Okay, now we don't have music and we don't have sound. That's not really saying a lot of good things about the game, but it is what it is. Maybe low level volume. Like. Dwarf hammer miniature. Dwarf hammer? Seriously? There's also a sandbox mode where you can just do whatever, I guess. Ah, look at them. So I would have expected higher graphical fidelity from a game like this. It's a bit rough around the edges. Flip the manual page. Click on the highlighted marker to change the current tool and its parameters to those suggested by the manual. Oh, what? What have I done? Sand it up. Sand it off. Use the color. Use color to apply brass on multiple parts in the corresponding area. And what exactly? We want to paint this, right? Now, do I just... Okay, that's weird. That's just weird. I mean, obviously, I tried to paint something in that artist simulator game. That went all kinds of wrong. For different reasons, but I would like to be able to just manually paint this. Yeah, right? I should totally start model building in real life. It's so easy. And then you buy a model kit in real life for like $150 plus the colors for $200, and then you sit there and it looks like a rainbow that somebody shat on, and you think to yourself, I shouldn't have. Oh, God. All right. Nah, I did an oopsie here. Hold shift. And then scroll to increase or decrease the value of the tool size parameter or strength parameter with control. And then press 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to change the tool group or toggle next tool in group. Hold tab to look at the manual. Manual. Ooh, we're spray painting some stuff now. Essential spray tool applies smoothly. Now we zoom in. And we're supposed to paint this. Oh, fine. How does it look in the manual? They paint the whole inner part. Okay, this is more like it. This is where I make lots of huge mistakes. So you can actually screw it up a bit. That's good to know. And then I could... Right, and control decides nothing in this case. Okay, we're going to try to achieve a smooth surface there, and then we're going to paint the fingernail. A bit lighter than the hand, actually. This is the maximum I can zoom in, so this is a bit... No. Right, you can screw it up. Just to prove it to you guys. And now I would... I would check for an undo button, but I think there is no undo button. Use pen pressure as tool opacity. So if you have a tablet with the graphics with a pen, you can, you know, that's kind of cool. Okay. So when is it considered done? Connect hammer to dwarf. Press the finish. Oh, well, we can... Yes. Now it's mine. Oh, it's cool. Lovely. You actually see the, you know, freedom I took there on the painting here. That's nice. How dare you? Place the dwarf on one of the display shelves. It's a perfect dwarf. Now, we're gonna go here. Can we place him into the plane? Oh. Hear ye, hear ye. Nemo is not really that good at painting stuff. Use the computer. Meal. Model building competition. No pressure. Aha, that's a header. Emails. They look like this in real life. Finish assembling the competition model. Use decals to improve the model's quality. Quality even. Cash reward. Experience points. Fame and glory. Stuff and things. And we're tracking this. I can turn off the computer. And I go to the webpage. And then I press space. And then go for competition. Yeah, I think actually what I said earlier, how you buy a painting kit and then you ruin the things, is actually not that hard, especially if you go slow, take your time, maybe experiment a bit on some plastic that's not an actual model. If you're really interested in building models, I think you should always try the real thing. Always. But if you don't have the money, the room, or are allergic to paint, you know, smells and stuff like that, this is an option. But ultimately, I guess it's always better to actually pick the model up and build it. This is a neat alternative for some people who are limited in some sort of way when it comes to real life models, right? And it could be an interesting, relaxing thing to work on these games, but usually the controls are not really feeling that natural, and the whole thing becomes a bit cumbersome for no reason. Now we built Mad Max's car. No, it's not Mad Max's car. It's someone's survival car with pointy things on it. Assemble the whole model, use the decal tool. Alright, so this time around, they start us up with yeah, okay, so this makes it a bit into a clicking mini game where everything's guided, right? I wanna go and leave this behind. Like I just click on certain spots. The game tells me to click on a certain spot. That's what I'm doing. Exit to menu. Sandbox. Go to sandbox. I have a bit of a suspicion here that you know, the career mode is a tutorial, and the actual game is very limited in terms of content, and they announced 8 DLCs. I wouldn't go for that at all, ever. You might as well start playing Warhammer 40k and think you're just going to spend a few bucks on it. Yeah. So, you can do photos. Oh, okay. New project. New project. Okay, hello. So this is all DLC stuff. The actual game has a tank. Like, that was like 12, 16 models in the base game, and then another 16 from the various DLCs. And then you still just click on this. It auto selects the color. Yeah, no, I don't think I would be going for this. It's ultimately paint by colors, but worse. I mean, I could ignore the manual. Maybe. I'm gonna try that. So what happens if I just cut out a few parts, put the parts in here. And then I've got a filing tool. See how I can scratch it? Okay, interesting. Sandpaper. Interesting. Polishing. All right, okay, so let's apply some paint and see how that works out. Paint type. So we only get the color palette for the current model. Yeah, okay, fair enough. Oh, we can go all in. Ah, there's a button for this model only. So the intended colors, or then I tape this off. Masking tape. Okay. Why is it having this weird? Ah, okay. Masking tape. It's not what I meant to get. Yeah, okay. Can I? Control Shift mouse. Okay. You can make it smaller, right? And I was thinking about just masking this and then paint over it, but I don't really know if that's what this is for. It's just what I thought it would be for. Part mode will paint a single model part. Yeah, okay, that's not what I want though. Okay, that's fair enough. There's a dry brush. We go back here. Just have to paint over it later. And yes, we're gonna make a pink Sherman tank. That's obviously what we're doing. So this is what I wanted to find out. If you actually have the freedom to just ignore the bloody manual, right? It applies the paintbrush in a good way. You can see that here, right? I can also just paint the underside if I want to. It has a metallic look to it, so this is more like it actually. So you know, you can apply whatever color you choose, right? And then you can, and that's what I wanted to try earlier. You can like sort of try to put damage on it. What I tried to do here, like a damage effect. And now we're gonna get the sandpaper out again. Yeah, which lightens the color a bit if you want. And you can use Very light sanding to have this effect. We can make the tool bigger, right? Okay, it probably works better with the graphics tablet, and the thing is, if you have a graphics tablet, you probably also can afford actual models. But yeah, like I said earlier, it's for some it might be an alternative. Okay, can I actually? At some point it would break, right? If I file this off completely. Okay, and then we can glue plastic putty on it. And repaint. And then it looks like someone welded that in a very bad way. Yeah, okay, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Obviously, you can also take a real color, like light blue, and paint your tank like that. With this metallic shine. Okay, that's actually impressive. What's this? That's decals. Can make it smaller. Right. So the sandbox mode is what I would do. I still don't think that cutting these out is a lot of fun, because you have the camera doing this, jumping around, in and out and in and out for like 80 parts. Nah, I would auto cut, right? You can just go here. It doesn't auto cut. Yeah, that's what I would do to avoid the camera zooming. Right? You can just hold down the left mouse button, it pops out all the parts. Obviously you can also not do all the parts, but yeah. Because it makes for an insanely long list here, but I think you have filters. And you can limit to current manual page. So there are really useful things here. So compared to other simulation type games, this actually has some decent control options, but it still feels a bit rough to assemble some. And I don't really like the fact that you can only have one tile out at a time. But it gives you a lot of wiggle room in the sandbox mode. Obviously, the career mode is mainly to teach you, right, controls and what options you have and so on. And this is just for relaxing and doing whatever you want with the currently selected project. I'm gonna go back once. What is it showing? Oh, look at my tank. It's amazing. No, it's not. Hilarious. I wanted to look at the choice. I mean, right? A tank with wings. Ooh, nice. Hit bashing. That would be something. A custom tank. What's a custom tank doing? It doesn't. It probably doesn't come with the predefined color set. Right? We can quickly just. That's how it works. Yeah, it doesn't come with a predefined color set. Okay, that's some other form of freeform building. You can also, if you have already painted a model, you can repaint it. There's a repaint button. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16, 17, 18. Yeah. 20. 20 models. 2 tanks, 2 robots, 2 boats, 2 planes. And here's what you don't have. It's just not... No, that's not painting a good picture. No, 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 no. Yeah, lots of reasons, actually. But too much to go into detail. The main reason being I don't want you guys to actually watch ads. I don't stream on regular basis anymore, so giving money to Twitch is stupid in that regard. Yeah, I don't want to be affiliated with Twitch anymore. It's the main reason, right? Yeah. I don't need it. I don't want it. So, this model builder is the best I've seen so far for what it does, but I think the way they are presenting themselves is not great. You know, a third of the starting screen is what you don't have. On a mechanical level, it works. I think that's fine, but I wouldn't spend money on that at all.